Coby's Tentless termite and pest control. Guaranteed service you can trust. Call 727-462-0400.
Coby here with Coby's Tentless termite and pest control. And today we're going to talk about the weather and Florida bugs. Now, right now we are, when this is being recorded, we are in a very, very wet time of the year. And you never know when these are going to happen. But when they do, things get much, much more active. Now, I say that if it's wet and cold, maybe not so much. Rodents would probably go ahead and move a little bit more under those conditions, but roaches and ants, not so much. They are getting slowed down because of the cold. And if it gets cold enough, they'll freeze them and they'll kill them. But most of the time they are in Florida, it never gets cold enough for them to go ahead and actually do that. So in the summertime, though, if you think about it, they don't have blood, so it's what do you call it? The inner fluids will go ahead and warm up, and as they warm up, they get much more active and prolific as far as breeding and whatnot. They also have most of the insects that are going to swarm via reproduction, mostly ants. They're going to swarm during this time period. Great time periods, probably from April to October for Florida residents in the Tampa Bay, Clearwater, St. Pete area. So we'll see probably 75% of our calls. And one of the reasons that is because you have literally gone ahead and flushed them out of their homes. And so now they're moving and they need to relocate, and usually like to relocate to your house. So that's one of the big things. The other thing that can happen is that they will go in when there's not a lot of water. We have the dry periods. They almost go into a dormant state as far as they know there's not. So the more they move, the more likelihood they're going to dehydrate and or die. Drywood termites are a great example of that. All they need is a dry piece of wood to survive. And so they don't need any water per se to do that. However, if they have a leak in an area, they speed up the process. They know that when they're very methodical with their movements, because they like I said, they dehydrate and die. But if they have the extra water, speeds them up a little bit. And actually, that's one of the parts with our treatments that we inject into the attic, or go in the attic and spray out the bare wood and inject into the walls. It spikes when you use 20, 30, 40 gallons of product. It spikes into into their homes, and that gets them more active, and then more active gets them into products we use. The same thing is basically true with the roaches and ants. When we treat, we look to the areas that are going to be the most likely harborage areas, knowing that when it rains, they're going to come out of there. And so we turn on top of, and then closer to the home, the eaves, they love to go up in your attic, around the windows, doors. Those are all places they like to get in as well. So we try to hit all those areas where they know it's going to be a problem. But the weather, summer heat, as well as rain, causes things to move and or become much, much more active. So that's my little spiel on weather and Florida bugs. So hope you find that helpful. If you have questions about this or anything else, please give us a call. Just give us a call. We'd love to talk to you.
Google Coby's Tentless termite and pest control. Guaranteed service you can trust. Call 727-462-0400.
Hi, I'm Coby with Coby's Tentless Termite and Pest Control. And if you're like most people, your home is your most valuable possession, and you want it protected from termites, roaches, ants, rats, mice, and any other unwanted pests that can cause serious damage and disease to you, your family, and your pets. At Coby's, we understand that. We're a full-service pest control company, helping folks just like you live pest-free lives. So call Coby's today, 727-462-0400. for a free consultation and inspection. And visit our website, Coby'sPestControl.com. And always remember, as long as God keeps making them, we'll keep killing them. Thanks, and you have a great day.
Google Coby's Tentless Termite and Pest Control. Guaranteed service you can trust. Call 727-462